God. Is this working? Hello? um okay, we're working now. Hello. Hi everyone. Hi Flynn and Malika and Evil Queen's Rule. Molinita, Awesome Sauce, hosted Francis, Rachel Arias, Spencer, Awesome, Ghost Beer, Callium, Soizo, and mine, Gorthalax, uh, Julia Berg, Tea with Dragons, Brady, uh, Melba, Osid, Wamber, Francis, Drews, Lynn the Gay, Alley Cat, Jungle Down, Kim, Dr. Stokes. Hello, everyone. Jess likes you. Marine, Banjo, Luciana, Mike Toylan, Galuigi, Kelly Island, Popsicle Mike, did I get you? Seraphim Strike, It's Me, Eric D, SGWD, Just a Dark Star. Hello, everyone. Funtime Pie, hi. Goosenberg, hello. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Spencer, I mean, hope you get your power situation sorted out, not shorted out. Oops, accidental pun. Hello everyone. A little bit of Howdy. I'll get Howdy in a minute. He is just fully sunbathing right now in a very majestic way, and I don't want to disturb him. Luciana. Oops, sorry. That's been wrong for so long. Luciana. Right? Am I saying it right? Sorry to have gotten it wrong for 3 months. Feeling okay? Yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm what's going on today? Just like a, pretty regular quarantine weekend. Went to a nice garden. There's this garden in Los Angeles called Descanso Gardens. If you look up the Zen riddles for millennials sketch on College Humor, that's where we shot that. We went there yesterday, and it's just really nice. Yeah, it's beautiful. Have my knees recovered from the squats? I mean, they're just loud. My knees are just going to be loud. They got to do their thing. They got to talk. Anika, happy birthday. Thanks for letting me know. Justin. Oh, good to know. Yeah. I mean, I'll do that. Yeah, I was not aware, but that sounds great. Yeah, I need to okay, so to you guys, to everyone here, I mean, what constitutes a scary game? Is like Resident Evil 4 scary enough? Oh no. It's horrible to hear that it's not. Oh boy. The Last of Us 2. I started playing The Last of Us 1, and I'm only about partway through that game, so I kind of don't want to play it until I beat that game. That was one of the first games I streamed. I was streaming that just straight up from my PS4, which is... Hey, Trumpet Mary, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Should I get back into the first Last of Us? Hi, Zach. Thank you, Captive Q. Oh, Little Nightmares is the name of a game. I thought you were calling Resident Evil 4 Little Nightmares. Yeah, I'll play Last of Us 2 on stream too. I think I need to. I think that'd be fun. Ooh, okay. I'll have to look up Little Nightmares. Little Nightmare, Little Nightmares, Just gonna have to look up Little Nightmares. Um, Assigned cowards at birth. Oh, that's good. Um, well, what is it? Another week of streaming. Trying to figure out a couple things for the stream. We got. Well, I got to make a TikTok this week. I'll do that. I'll commit to actually making the TikTok. I don't know if I'll make mini TikToks. I might make one. Then Ghost Beer. I think and Luciana. I'm sorry that I've said your name wrong for so long, but I have to nail your shit this week. I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow. I mean, this is one man team. Just not really one man. I feel like everyone in the channel helps a lot with random things. And mine made this awesome emote, not emote, GIF. I sound so old, don't I? Fuck, that sucks. An awesome emote. And a really cool other one that I have to like figure out how to use. Like the one of Howdy Sleeping is great. It's just I'm trying to figure out what makes sense for it. You know what I mean? Like what is the action that is required to make it? What did Colleen say? Karma's a bitch part 2. Oh god. I guess I could. It's just like one of that kind of thing takes so long. It's so embarrassing how much time like you're like on a computer like okay, and then I would do but you're wearing like full like not makeup, but like ridiculous looking. Did you catch the NADPOD stream? Oh yeah, I like saw that it was happening and then like 8 hours later I was like, I guess I should go to sleep, and I like happened to like open it, and I saw that it was still going on. I cannot. It was such a surprise that it was still going. Um, what is going on? Thanks, Gorthalax. Just straight up Gorthalax. Yeah, this stream is different from the College Humor D20 stuff in that it's just a thing that I do on my own, and I just finished a pretty long fundraiser like a few weeks ago. I think it's 2 weeks ago now, and per that was making character sheets for people for $100 donations to the Bail Project, and we are continuing trying to knock those out right now, I guess. So in a couple seconds I'll get started. This is me like procrastinating because I'm a little tired. Put a poll in Discord for games. Yeah, I could throw a poll in there. I think at the end of the day, I'm probably just gonna play what I want to play. But I honestly like think about last week of streaming. Like, I played Celeste for like an hour and a half. Like, that was there's so many character sheets to get through that I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to just play games. So, to that end, I probably should get started. We got 2 zabs. Boom. Boom. We got him. Celeste is very good. I think the problem is just that, like, there's just truly an endless waterfall of games. I don't know what to do. And I feel like attention span wise scattered enough to be like, I guess I'll just talk about playing games for forever. Yeah, maybe a pulse good just to at least have that data to go off of. Um All right, let's see. So I wonder how far through Celeste I am, honestly. Maybe that would be nice. I feel like I've gotten pretty far, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, Sam's very active on TikTok. Let's see. Gotta get the dock open. Okay. Incomplete. All right. Let's see. Who's here? Anyone here who has a character sheet they need to make? Dr. Stokes here. Is anyone here? Are these people who have character sheets to be made, or just people who are here? Okay, cool. I'm like, it's good to know who's here, but I'm also trying to go in order, so I will look back at this. Cool. Let's see. Okay, the first one, it seems like we see, thanks for Canalium for the help, but Brave Man Hoffart is the first, like, in order. So let's try that one. Getting the site up, and then I will put my screen on the appropriate. Okay. It's so lesbians for Zach B Day and our admin Annie's B Day. So it's two people's. Wait. Happy birthday. All right. Oh, I lost. I lost where. Okay. What did I say? Shoot. Is Brave Man Hoffert around? There. Let's see what they said. Usually, I love half casters and usually play monster races, but my party keeps saying I should be a human for once. So a half monster, half human is a good middle ground. Okay. Half monster, half human. Let's see if that worked. Half monster, half human. Does that mean like literally a human? So you want something that has like animalistic qualities, right? That is not literally a human, like a shifter. Does that make sense? I kind of can't necessarily reflect certain things like that on the D&D Beyond app. But like a shifter can turn into like kind of you know what I mean, like it's like a human with animalistic qualities or humanoid. But I could also go like just like full on, you know, other race. But I don't know, just Minotaur. Okay, you can go straight up Minotaur. Are you literally playing animals or like humanoid animals? Hey, we've made a Minotaur. Okay. Half caster. Okay, sick. I mean, intimidation. This dude's intimidating. Pretty large, strong, goring rush, hammering horns. Immediately after you hit a creature with a melee attack as part of your attack on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to shove the target with your horns. The target must be no more than one size larger than you and within 5 feet of you. That's incredible. You can shove as a bonus action? Banjo. We luckily got gifted a thing from D&D Beyond. But I think like the most expensive version is like the DM version that has everything, and that's like 50 something a month, 50 something a year. I mean, not an ad. Don't get paid by them to say anything like that. But rather than buying things outright, yeah, not 50 a month, 50 a year, and then you have access to everything. So like, yeah, I don't think I would buy the individual source materials on there. I don't know how that would ever make sense. Okay. It's so cool that you can shove as a bonus action. I love that. You want a half caster? Okay. I think a Minotaur Paladin's cool. Feels very World of Warcraft. Okay. 1d10 per paladin level. Just describing. You're just sort of a holy warrior. Religion. Athletics. Plant hands. Fighting style. Trying to think of what this Minotaur Paladin's vibe is. Defense, dueling. I think it's funny to be a dueling paladin, like constantly getting people's face, talking about his honor has been damaged. I think there's a ton of oaths. We haven't made an oath breaker yet. What do you feel about oath breaker? Honorable. Hey, look at that. Uptime works. What is oath? Like Oathbreaker is like you've broken your oath and you have all these evil spells. Yeah, I played Devotion. Ricky Matsui's Oath of Devotion. Treachery. Oath of the Ancients would be like Bev from NADPOD. What is Oath of the Crown? forget. Compelled duel. This makes sense. This is like the I feel like this dude is the like bodyguard to someone really important. Crown sucks. All right. Spirit Guardians is good. Conquest. Gaius, I don't know what the actual definition of the word, but the spell like compels someone to like do something for you for a long period of time. It like lasts like months or something. Oh yeah, we made an Oathbreaker with Emily a while back. Alright, so let's go with one of these. I'm gonna say Vengeance, maybe? Hunter's Mark is what that's supposed to be, I think. Cool. Very tight. Alright. Time to roll some ability scores. We're going to take the D20. It's pretty wild. We're doing a pretty wild version of this. Instead of D6s, we do a D20 if you happen to be new to this. So let's get it going. Out the gate. 5. Nat 20 on the dex. Hey, thanks, Banjo, for gifting a sub to Nightcrawler. Constitution, 14. Intelligence, 10. Totally fine. Next up, Wisdom, 7. Finally, we have Charisma, 18. Okay. So, we reroll 1, and then we can add a d4 to 1. So, let's see if we can reroll the strength. Okay. That's unfortunately a 2. So, that's not going to be better. So, okay. There we go. We got 4 for that. Actually, let's keep that 5. Let's add 4 to this and make that 11. And then we'll switch them. 11, 7. Wait, 11. Wait, no. I think we need to do 9 and 7. Or, I don't know. Let's just keep this dude at 5. And let's change the dex and strength. What was it again? 11 or 12? Dex Paladin can work, but a Minotaur is so huge. I feel like they want to be wielding a huge... Range Paladin, I think, would be really cool, but it's like very per the DM. Alright. The Wisdom is really bad. I'm sorry about that. But everything else is pretty good. At least it's a Paladin, so it's Charisma, not Wisdom. It's a good... someone threw out a good name. Is the charisma the fact that they are charming or have pretty human half? Huh. Um, I'm not 100% sure what the question is, but I think they are like, how does the charisma manifest into this character? I think uh, it's just like they are so breathtakingly beautiful that it's like when you watch kind of like Planet Earth or something and you see a majestic animal and you're just like, oh, it's like that. Yeah, whoever mentioned honorable, great. Okay. Background is maybe failed merchant. before this this life of uh, being a paladin, they were just a really bad salesman. So that gives them, what do they have? Like a jeweler's tools. They already speak Minotaur, but I'll say they speak Undercommon. Oops, that was way too loud. All right, faith in vengeance. No, faith in always be closing. He's like a failed salesman in what's that movie? What is the name of that movie? You know what I'm talking about? That one movie. Death of a Salesman? No. Glengarry Glen Ross. But Always Be Closing is just specifically from that movie, right? Yeah. Don Lemon, the Honorable. This dude is sweaty. Like, matted. Like a matted, a sweaty fur. I mean, it's fur. Sad eyes. Desperate to make a sale. You can just see it in the eyes. 7'4". Weight, 400 pounds of pure muscle. This creature's 175 years old. It has, of course, taken the Oath of Vengeance and will be putting out massive amounts of damage, but on the side, really just trying to make a sale. Got a freaking glaive. 5 javelins. Explorer's pack. Jewel. I mean, it has the Minotaur has jewelry. You know, a jeweler's kit. So I think they make little rings, little necklaces, amulet that they made. Whoa, Diesel. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate it. If you got one from Diesel, tell him thanks. I mean, just a big-ass mall seems right. What else we got? So this is a little jeweler. Let's see. What? Yeah. Seems right. We're gonna wield that. We're gonna use that. Okay, cool. I love the power of this purple flame. Yeah, the mall is a briefcase. Just give him another ring. I like the idea of they're trying to sell this ring of shared suffering, but everyone's like, sorry, what is it called? And like maybe there's a world where you are like the type of person who wants to take that, but like almost everyone else in the world is probably like, yeah, I don't think I need that. Sorry, ring of shared suffering? I don't want that. It's great. It's you know, if someone's hurting, you can also be hurt. Obviously, there's better things about it. Okay. Brave man Hoffart, how you feeling about it? Anything that feels like it should be addressed? Wait, I gotta put on. There's gotta be some kind of mail to wear. Okay, well, I think this is pretty much done. So the wisdom is maybe like -3. That's the failed salesman, right? Like they should have quit being a salesman just so long ago. This is their side hustle and they don't necessarily need it. It's really a distraction there. All right. Have I heard of the handsome gorilla? I don't think I have. Oh my god. Huh. Hey. Guy's beautiful. Gorgeous. Why can't I go in there? Hang on. Well, let me drag it to the... Why aren't you letting me drag the thing? Alright. Zach, look away? Why? Glad you like it, brave man Hoffart. I think it's very funny to see, like, truly, like, one of the most intimidating, like, presences, like, damage wielding, like, paladin that is a minotaur and huge stature, just, like, also being, like, so, like, do you like rings? Because I have rings. I don't know if you want to buy one. Oh, cool. Hold on. Wow. Just sweating. Please buy. Perfect. Let's do another. All right. So we did. Who's the next? Oh, Masturbalian? Yes, thank you. Is we got Masturbalian around? White Cat? What about White Cat? Howdy's Nemesis? Dude. I haven't seen White Cat in a second. I mean, people are saying White Cat, but what are you talking about? White Cat's definitely not quarantining. I mean, like, I've only ever seen White Cat outside, like. I guess last week I saw White Cat on a walk one street over. Well, I mean, I'd love to take the character the person who bought it, if they have any thoughts. Maybe they're not around this second, so that's okay. Maybe we come back to them, unless they come back in the next little bit. Oh. Now, I see what you're saying. You love a character based off of your username. Well, I will do my best to come up with an alien. What they do or don't do is up to you. Does that sound okay? Yeah, this is like, I think this looks the most alien, right? Yeah, we talked to, we chatted. Okay. The Veldalkin feels very alien-like. I feel like that's a great starting point. Tireless precision. Got Tinker's tools. Performance. I think they know Minotaur. They're partially amphibious. Let's be cool with the art as well. Or an artificer. Seems right. Feels alien. Investigation. Medicine. Leather workers' tools. Oh no. What is armor of tools? Is it actually... Masked urban alien. Yeah. That's what I'm making. Everything's like perverted when you want it to be. A mind sharpener. Horrible. This is a horrible place. What is an armorer? Is this a new type of... You can customize your power armor. Oh no. Infiltrate. I have to move on. Alright, let's roll some ability scores. We got 6 strength. 14 dex. 18 constitution. 7 intelligence. 10 wisdom. 19 charisma. Wow. Okay, I think we gotta change intelligence and charisma. Oh, and then let's re-roll one. Okay, that's not actually better. Let's add the d4 to 1. 6 becomes 9. Marbles? So the thing that we're doing for ability scores is, I mean, I don't know that I generally don't recommend this. Is that instead of doing d6s, we're using a d20 and just taking whatever it lands on, and then re-rolling one, and then adding a d4 to one because it's so inconsistent. Um, it's a bizarre way to do it. It's just also much faster. Okay. Marbles. Marbles the alien. Um, Cloistered scholar. We just have to move on. I don't, these don't really matter that much. Abyssal. Okay. Aliens would have an arm blade. We're dabbing. Okay. What else do we got? Flying. That's just cool. That's the flying broom. Yeah, the broom is a little spaceship. Let's add one more thing. Got a weird helmet. Helmet telepathy. How about comprehend languages? That's an alien thing. I'm I feel very broken. There's just so many characters. I'm just not I can't play marbles. It takes too long. I have to just keep going with this. Sorry. Uh it's okay. Um all right, here we are. Here we are. -1 strength, +2 to dexterity, +4 to constitution, +5 intelligence, an alien, 0 wisdom, -1 charisma. Marbles the alien. Let's go back. Our honorables the alien. Master Balian, do you have any other specifics you're looking for? Obviously, can't go any. There are rules to this. Okay. I think marbles. If you're an alien, you're here, you're doing your own thing. I think we got it. I think that's it. Oh no. Oh no. What is it, Spaceballs? Horrible. I think we got it. What about 37? Is that the next person? Master Balian, I hope you enjoy Marbles solo. I'm gonna get some more coffee. I'll be right back. Is this doing it? fully muted. Just said a bunch of stuff while I was muted. Got my coffee. I'm back. So I think I just have to move a ton faster. I hope everyone's okay with that. I just need to like take half as much time on everyone. Otherwise, it's just gonna never end. Hello. And I assume no one Zaya did. Great. Okay. Okay. I trust you. All right. One sec. Do, 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 do. Okay, next up we have 37. Slam Duck Benedetto. Is Slam Duck Benedetto around? Slam Dunk Benedetto is next, but if they aren't around, on deck would be Dr. Stoked. Hi, Emiko. Marvin Hamlish. I've done, God, done like 30. I have 80 left. Ooh, that's cool. Giving like, filling out a squad. The next seven will be the 7 dwarves. I think that. Wait, Dr. Stoked, are you looking for a Minotaur? We're going to throw in the 7 Minotaurs. We've made 2, so we have 5 more Minotaurs. I've made 48? That's more than I thought. The 7 Minotaurs. So we've made 2 Minotaurs already. So we got 5 more. Dr. Stoked, does a Minotaur sound cool to you? I'm gonna tear it up. I think giving like group themes will help this process go a lot faster. And it's also fun. So we got the Minotaur. So we're stretching the limits of the types of Minotaurs. We have had a Minotaur, I think Cleric, a Paladin. Let's see what else we got. Persuasion feels correct. I think we go full caster. You want a sorcerer Minotaur? Yeah, dumb magical. Hey, look. Sorcerers aren't the smartest in the bunch. Ask Mavris. Proficiencies. Deception. Because you're slacking. Intimidation. You're a Minotaur. Nah. Let's go Arcana. This is essentially just going to be Mavris if Mavris was a Minotaur. Got a gold dragon background. Your horns are just a beautiful gold. Moveris. Meta magic. Okay, I like Twin Spell. And I like, Quicken Spell. Those are my two favorites. Let's generate some freaking scores. 9. 10. 1. 13. 17. 5. Okay. Let's reroll this Constitution score. 13. All right. So we're going to switch 5. Well, we're going to put 13 here and 17 here. And then maybe 13 here and 5 here. And then we re-rolled already, but we can add the d4, and we got the 4. So intelligence is 9, so just slightly below average. I think those are the stats you more or less want. Moverus the unmoved. Background. I think you're an Outlander. Movers is so hot. Plays the pan flute, of course. Well, you know Draconic. It's a Draconic bloodline. A bard named Kate. Thanks for the tier 1. Marquesian. Wanderer. So character details. You're chaotic good. Faith, Outlander. Horrifying diesel. But I guess why is that any different? Just a pig man? Outlander. Faith. In partying? If this is a more Mavericksy vibe. Lifestyle, you're comfortable. Physical characteristics. So it's just like, you know, Mavericks, like super hot. Hair. Black Keanu Reeves hair. Keanu Reeves hair. Skin. Tan. Eyes. Brown. Height. You're a Minotaur. 7 feet. 4 inches. Weight. 350 pounds. You're like lighter for the average Minotaur. Age. 18. You're student. Minotaur. I mean, I guess Mavericks is older than that, but it's just funny. Yeah. Arcane focus. I think it's a staff, but as long as you can add a different staff later. Add items. We're giving you Mavericks' stuff. Cloak of displacement. And is there one more thing? I think those are the 2 things I add. I think that's everything. We're just trying to move through it faster, but we also want to respect that the money being paid for this. Dr. Stoked, is there any specific spin you'd like on this character now? I mean, like, I want to make sure that we honor a crossbow. He has a crossbow. Maybe his crossbow is a crossbow. Kiamu. He's a perfect boy. Oh, glad you like it. Just throw in like a little... I don't know. Why not? You got a carpet of flying. Moverus the unmoved. Character after my own heart. Similar stats, I think. Okay, click to download. We got them in there. Oh god, okay. This is the alien, I assume? Very good. Alright. Did Slam Dunk Benedetto happen to come back by? Movers is canon. I just can't marble. No, there's just no time. I would love to, but I still have 80 characters to do. We got Minotaur number 4 coming up. No slamming stream. I understand that it would be fun to play marbles, but unfortunately, I just can't. John O'Barry, I know you maybe asked if Siobhan could help, but if it's okay to not do it with Siobhan, I'm not sure when I can get them in the... okay, cool. I'm a demon for who needs a little sister for one of my PCs. Human emo rogue, and they're going to beat his sister soon. Okay, so this is not going to be a Minotaur, but it has some specifics to go off of, and I think that will help. Okay. Okay, cool. So their last name is Sunshine, and they seem like a good kid, but with a wild streak. So let's make a little human kid. I think they know Minotaur. Let's roll quick. Move versus the unmoved. You love to see it. Thank you, Colleen. I've honestly tried my best. So this is like a their last name's Sunshine, emo rogue kid. I think it's funny to go the monk that is the Way of the Sun Soul. So it's like they seem really happy and nice, but then they also can like kick ass with like some like radiant sun abilities. They have cobbler's tools. You can hurl searing bolts of magical radiance. I think it's badass. Manual. All right, Let's roll some ability scores. Oh, shit. She's strong. She kind of dexterous. Low constitution. Absurdly intelligent. 9 wisdom. Nat 20 on the charisma. Let's just make the nat 20 the wisdom. Or actually, let's do dex. Dex was 13 or 14. I think it's 14. So switch that. Actually, okay. Okay. Monks need dex and wisdom. Right. So they're not very strong, but they're also a little girl. Their last name is Sunshine. Let's see if there's any. Not a huge deal, but if anyone is doing the, like, appreciate all the help in the Discord stuff, maybe if we could wait till I'm done with the character before we move it out of the thing, just because I like to look back at the info in it. But what was it? It didn't say a first name, right? Yeah, no worries. I appreciate the, like, responsiveness. It's on the next page somewhere. His first last name will be Sunshine. What is this word that I'm looking for? Well, I forgot this is what it was called, but there's this thing that that, like, kind of like streak that comes out of the sun that I remember having a cool word. And it's like the hottest part of the sun, right? Or like one of the hottest parts. And it's called Corona, so I don't think we can name it that. So the last name's Sunshine. Let's go a different direction on the first name. Let's see. Blank Sunshine. First name. Emo Kid is the older brother. Zenith Sunshine. I guess, like, the only issue is, like, I don't want Sunshine to be the name. Ray Sunshine. I think maybe sticking, if the last name is Sunshine, we go a different direction so it's not too 1-to-1. Yeah. Well, the Sunshine part is part of their name, so I don't feel like I can change. Hey, thanks for gifting a sub to Moss S. Witch, anonymous gifter. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're gonna steer clear of things that are basically like weather in general, and then also Mario Sunshine. I don't think it also has to be a thematic thing. It just has to sound cool, I think. Or sound interesting. Muna? I honestly like Susie Sunshine. Tallulah Sunshine is fun. I like Tallulah Sunshine. It's kind of disarming and you don't really know what it means. My friend's Catahoula leopard dog was named Tallulah. Remember, this is not a minotaur. Okay. Background. We're going folk hero. I think jeweler's tools are fun for a different reason in that they remind me of the sun. Faith in the light. Wait, that's too much like the evil people. Spoiler alert from a certain podcast. Oh God. In a bright, sunshiny day. Whoa, Red Paw. Wow. What? Did you just give 10 subs? Holy shit. Red Paw, thank you so much. That's huge. If you got a sub from Red Paw, make sure to tell him thank you. That's awesome. Thanks so much. Holy shit. Great. I think they got blonde hair. Whatever their brother is, probably. It's like a sunny eye color. Yellow. That's too much. I guess blue is pretty bright. Oh, I don't know how old they are exactly, so I'll leave all this open. Equipment. Got a freaking boomerang. That seems fun. So they're gonna have the necklace of fireballs. These boots so they can jump even further. And helm of underwater action. This character's like got really powerful stats. Oh, cool. That's great, John O'Berry. Yeah, 19 AC. Isn't that insane? Because they have +5 to Dex. And unarmored defense, right? 10 plus your dex plus your wisdom. That's huge. This character's broken. Tallulah Sunshine. I love that name. I'm glad you like it, John O'Barry. Oh, wow. Look at that. And beautiful. Tallulah Sunshine. Make sure that this opened correctly. Okay, cool. Movers again. I sent a drawing of one of the characters you made me a while back in the art channel. Can I see? Let's see. Oh, cool. Whoa. Colleen, did you draw this? This was like that paladin, right? That me and Emily made? Very sick. I love it. It's really... Did you draw it yourself? Oh, your talented sister. Cool. Yeah, that's very sick. Well done to your sister. Is anyone here a lawyer or a law student? Uh-oh. There's an updated Barnabas Noble a little further up. Wait, is this Barnabas Noble? Hold on. Oh, I forgot. I was like, wait, which one's Barnabas Noble? Sorry. Look at this little dude. Like his little boots. Incredible, Amber. Who's Bongo Songo again? What kind of character is Bongo Songo? They all blend, unfortunately. Is this Bongo Songo? Oh, yes. Very cute. The Tabaxi Bard. Is this Bongo Songo? It's hard to like scroll fast and not actually get the context. Some beautiful drawings in here. Sorry, 1 second. I'll be right back. These are all the Anne Mayan originals. Do you mind reposting it and I can find it? Oh. Incredible. Bongo Songo. The Minecraft shirt. Little butterfly on the nose. You'll have to see it. We actually did kind of make a bard frog. Oops. Yeah, Hustler Bo Jenkins. Who we got left? Who's next today? In chat right now. Assuming that 39. So Rachel Turtlebomb. Cool. So you've played a bard and a barbarian. So something outside of the comfort zone. Do you want to get in on the Minotaur squad? Maybe I can find Howdy actually. Hey, dude. He's giving himself a bath. Sorry, what were we talking about? Rachel. Did I miss anything? Balder75, thanks for the tier 2 subscriber. Wow. Not many of those. The power. The freaking power. I guess I could just make the Howdy Falling Asleep the following one, right? A Minotaur Wizard? That's sick. Are they based on the Seven Dwarfs? Not necessarily, but maybe they should be, right? Rachel, I think I lost you. Down to be a Minotaur and just want to be something other than a Bard or Barbarian. Cool. We just made a Sorcerer, so maybe going Minotaur Rogue is very funny. Oh no. I just thought of Cowboy, like a gunslinger Minotaur. Cowboy, the boy cow. Okay, cool. I mean, first off, sorry. Second off, it's kind of cool. So this is Minotaur number 4. Opposing presence. You're an intimidating presence because you're a cowboy. Go fighter. Oh wait, I have to go back. Allow critical role, content, fighter, add class, level 3, martial arts archetype, gunslinger. Dueling. Survival. And insight. Oh, insight. Perception. Yeah, keep in mind, I can read everything everyone says. So this is Cowboy the Boy Cow. Not a bad idea, Canalia. I'm sorry, Galuigi. Trick shots. Ooh. Oh, disarming shot. And you can do more damage with the violent shot. I can read. I can read. Out the gate, we got a 19. Just remember that strength is 19. 14 dex. Constitution. 8. Intelligence. 6. Wisdom. 2. Charisma. 8. Shit. Alright, so let's do this. 18, or this is a 19. I'll make this 14 right now. Let's change out that. This is a gaunt cow. We're gonna do one reroll. Oh boy. This is tough. It's a tough zone. But you got some great scores as well. That's tough. Intelligence, wisdom, charisma, that's tough. We can add the D4. I forgot that. Okay. Now comes 9. Okay. I mean, a folk hero for sure. Leather workers' tools. I don't know the meaning of the word. Alignment. Chaotic good. Everyone's chaotic. Lifestyle. Modest. Hair. Black and white. Skin hidden under that. Eyes. Green. Height. 6'10". Wait. He's 300. It's 300. Shave me to find out. All right. So, is there a thing that's like? Do you know what kind of rolls do gunslingers make? It's not dex based, is it? I mean, like in the way that monks have wisdom on top of dexterity, do gunslingers have another stat that matters for that? Anyone know off the top of their head? Well, you got a whip for sure. It's just dex. Dex intelligence sometimes. To make repair. Okay. Hold on. I think I just gotta give them this. They're dumb, but they're also smart. Bad news in here? Gotta have bad news in there. Yeah, it's a cowboy hat of intellect. Okay, Dizzle, thanks for the tier 1 for 4 months. Appreciate it. At the beginning of quarantine, I watched. I had seen some of it, but like finished all of Critical Role's season 1. It's slightly fresher on the brain, I guess. Yeah, it took so long. It was fun though. Damn it. The gun's called Bad Moose, for sure. Just, let's throw a Hellfire Revolver in there. I think we're, you know. Yeah, we did this already. What happened? Did it not get added? I think that's just his name. No, I think they're a cowboy. Their name is Boy Cowboy. They are a boy cow. Their job is boy cow. Boy cow the cowboy? No. Seraphim Strikes, thanks for the bits. 500 bits. Rachel, how's this looking to you? Is this a crazy? It's a little crazy. I'm glad you like it. So here is Cowboy the Boy Cow. Hell yeah. Okay, how many have we done today? Oh, I did it in the wrong page. I'll put it here just for posterity. See you, Drews. 1, 2, 3. We did 5 today. That's pretty good. So we have 3 more Minotaurs to go. Okay. 76-ish left. All right, I think I'm gonna do one more today. So next would be Bree M. Mole of the Man. Mole of the Men? Thanks, Mr. Beard Papa. Appreciate it. Whoa, hold on. Look at that. Whamber. Cowboy the Boy Cow. Your mom's watching it. That's cool. A friend of Phoebe's, does, you know, like, has no relationship to D&D or anything, but Phoebe sent her the you know, the fundraiser stream that D20 did with all the amazing speakers, just because it's like such a great resource. Whoa, Diesel! What? 10 subs from Diesel. Wow. Thank you so much. Holy shit. If you got a sub from Diesel, make sure to tell them thanks. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Diesel. You're really making it rain. Thank you. What was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Thank you. So amazing, Diesel. Yeah, her friend watched the talk back for, or that stream we did that was, you know, raising money, and just to hear all the amazing speakers. And after that, like, I guess Fantasy High started auto playing, and they had no idea what D&D was. Or like, I've like talked to them about it before in passing, but like, you know, it's so impossible to describe. And her very funny description of it, which was like so perfectly observed, but also it's so funny when someone who like doesn't watch D&D stuff that much is able to like succinctly describe it so well. Was like, yeah, I didn't know it was like a group hallucination. And I thought that was perfect. Group hallucination is maybe the best way I've ever heard D&D described. I will, Colleen. Thank you. Sorry. Was Mole of the Men in Twitch right now? Or okay, so if not, Megan DeWolf, Theed Wolf. Oh yeah, there's. Is it Theed Wolf or the D Wolf? In any case, we can make your character now if you're around. Great. The D Wolf. You're gambling a story, yes. creature thing. I hope it's okay that Allie's not around, but I'll try to honor Allie's spirit. Cool. Let's get into it. Do this for a second. Character builder. My characters. Okay. So, the D-Wolf, no worries if you don't want to continue the Minotaur train, we can figure something else out, but we got a couple Minotaurs left in this Minotaur squad. The Magnificent Seven. No worries. I'm going to keep going, and then we'll let me know if something's not driving or whatever. Doc Bolts? Maybe. I don't know. I think they have a lot to figure out before they consider guest stars and stuff. Whoa! Ihuajijo? I said that so wrong. Ihuajo. I'm sorry if I'm saying... I know that I'm saying that wrong. But I'm trying to think of how to say it differently. Thank you for the 5 subs. Appreciate it. Can someone screenshot this so it can be an emote? Something like that. Just like a clapping emote. Hold on, it's supposed to be over here. Something like this, and then something like this. So it's like you can put them back to back, like it's clapping. Happy to do a fancy Minotaur Rogue? Yes. Wajijo, thank you for... Shit, I know I'm saying that so wrong. I don't know if I was corrected anywhere. But I appreciate the subs. Let's do that Minotaur. I think a rogue is very fun. Acrobatics, of course. Deception, obviously. Stealth, a must-have. Investigation. In the way that let's say, without spoiling much, a certain character from A Crown of Candy has sort of a Batman-ish quality. I see that here. Trying to channel some Beardsley energy. Expertise, you're incredibly acrobatic. And stealthy. Okay. Although, you know, it's a different class, but at the same time, you're using some similar things. Let's roll some stats. Oops. At the gate, 10. Four. 15. 12. 13. 9. Okay, so let's re-roll this dex. 15 as well. I think we can mostly leave these stats like that, except for maybe changing intelligence with wisdom. I think that's pretty good. Looks like he missed the elephant in the room. I like it. Now, trying to think of I'm gonna text Beardsley just to see if they can just throw out a fun name. What's happening? What is happening at all? Yeah. Colleen deserves rights. I don't know what the conversation is. Well, I'll let you know when Allie gets back to me on that. Yeah, everyone has rights. Smuggler. I think, like, sleight of hand makes sense. So it's like, I think it's lawful good, but it's their own set of laws. In the Cow Knight. They're aristocratic. They're Batman. Black. Eyes. White. But it's like only the little slits of their mask. It's more that in a comic it looks white. Clean, 7 feet tall. Weight, 400 pounds. Age, like 40? Whoa. Got a name from Beardsley. I said, what is a name for a Minotaur rogue that would have your vibe? And Beardsley said, Baton LaRouge. So, that's powerful. That's really iconic, yeah. How did they even do it, right? A burglar's pack, heck yeah. Fancy leather vest. um, is there like a magical grappling hook? Yeah, you have a rope of climbing. I think it's human leather. um, Boomerang. Yeah. A storm boomerang? Yes. Why was that so casual, Zach? I guess all things being reversed, we take for granted that cow leather's normal. We're the ones making that. So it's not, I think, in this reversed world, should be pretty normal. Inventory. It's got, I need like a dread helm. What does this do? Yeah. Yeah, maybe it could, maybe it's just fruit leather. All right. Trying to think if there's. How tall is Zach? I mean, I'm 6 feet tall. Right, I think I don't know if there's anything else to throw in here. The D-Wolf. Oh. I'll let Allie know. Cool. Great. Whoa. Insane. Look at that. Now, what's going on with the Zach is short thing? Hmm. Great. Look at this. It's like a Ninja Turtle, but Batman cow man. A fully dizzying conversation. I want to find the other one that I just saw. And then this was... I love this. They're both great, but It's forced perspective. I'm really tiny in the screen, like Lord of the Rings. Cool. Wait, did I put it in? Yeah, hold on. What's it called? Baton Rouge 4. Hell yeah. So we did 4 or 5 Minotaurs today. Or we got to 4 or 5 Minotaurs today. I know we didn't do 5. I'm gonna use the restroom and then like do some marbles just to like end the stream. But I think that was the last one I'm gonna do today. So I'll be right back. One sec. Actually, let me get that started and then I'll be right back. Oh no. Can we log in? Why can't I click anything? Used to let me just... Oh no. Let me see if I can do something. I totally am about to show my password or something. Hold on. What did I just open? Yeah. Weirdly wasn't. Okay, there we go. I'll be right back, and then we'll start the race. Thank you. Let's do it. Ready? Whoa. A lot of not traditional routes here. We're going forward, we're going backwards. But what we do know is KLL took the lead and quickly lost the lead. What are the controls? Bima 69 in the lead. First to take this ramp and lands it. Really sticks the landing. Ooh, a bit of competition here as Polyhedral rolls up on Bima, and they're getting smacked. They're getting absolutely smacked by these spinning, I guess, bamboo guys? Ooh, Bima takes the spin. AJ Freeze flying into the lead. Bima's not out of this one yet. In fact, closing in. Ooh, they both kind of get a little too much speed. Take that turn a little wrong. And it looks like the Enchanted Mine is gone. Little Taco Cat's gone. Autumn Bugle's gone. Flat Earth Mapper out of nowhere in the lead. Chungo down by coming up. Maureen as well. Theed Wolf. Flat Earth Mapper. Absolutely flying through these spinning guys, except for when they finally did not. AJ Freeze back in the lead. What are these things? Who knows? Only slowed them down a little bit. Gianfranco coming up behind. Flat Earth Mapper absolutely ejected from this world. And AJ Freeze takes the lead. Wins it. Oh, Flat Earth Mapper missed the final checkpoint. Fell to their death. You hate to see it. Evil Queen's Rule. Seraphim Strike. Emily Studies. Absolutely tragic end. Ooh, why are we all able to fly off the end so easily? Oh. Look at this leaderboard. I just died, apparently. That sucks. This game sucks. Never liked it. Ray Turtlebomb, seemingly completely still. Not sure what's happening up there. Why don't we take a look? Oh, here they are. Rage, bouncing down the stairs. Will the bounce be too hard? No. AJ Freeze. Incredible. Wow. Okay. Wait. The laboratory. I'm gonna see if I can, like, get a sense of the auto camera stuff, because clearly swap camera is C. Can I swap players? Okay. We'll figure it out. Alright, we're starting in 10 seconds. No. Whoa. What do we have here? A certain person is in the lead. Will that maintain? As far as we know about... what we know about this game is... no, absolutely not will that maintain. But it's just really nice to see, honestly. Wow. It's honestly... feels really good. Fuck. Okay. Wow. I'm just really blown away. Hey, Big Tall Wizard? Can you get out of here? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no. Please. Let me go. Let me go. Looks like I'm maybe dead at this point. Unclear. Oh, there I am. Miss Megalodon in first. The Dragon Llama. You hate to see it. Seems like I'm getting spun around pretty hard. Glue gunshots. Miss Megalodon. Edward James almost. Diesel. Oh, Diesel's in the mix. Autumn Bugle. Vibe check. Zach, you just gotta get it. You just gotta figure it out, Zach. Zach, you can just make it. You can just... the key is to make it, right? There we go. That's my horse. Incredible. Fedora guy, dead last. Fedora guy just having a horrible time. Can they do it? Wow, nice dodge, Fedora guy. Congrats to... oh. Glue gunshots. Okay. Let's do one final one, and then I'll read somebody. Okay. Okay, let's see. Starting in 10 seconds. I'm joining the race. Thanks for the tier 1, Sekhmet. Here we go. Whoa, absolute chaos. Absolutely chaos. Hey, I could be in a worse spot. Is this a good spot? No, but... Luciana. I could never take that bet. Wow, the chaos. The daring. Look at these brave souls. Ooh. Hey. Pretty unscathed. Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. Yeah, get going, Zach. The D-Wolf. Oh, by the way, Allie texted a little addendum to their info. They said Baton LaRouge called Batty by their friends. Banjo Bindle stuff. Flying in. What is the cube thing happening next to their name? Don't know what that's about. Oh my god. Oh, I thought that they stopped, right? Did you just freeze right here? Absolutely tragic. I don't even... Why would that happen? Oh, you really hate to see it. What is that? It's just nice to survive, I guess. Banjo sacrifice. What's going on back here, Ed? Ooh, see you later, Dina. Emily studies. Edward James almost battling out for last place. Emily studies. Flies past Edward. Takes second to last. Edward James almost. You can do it. Oh, wow. These are the final results. Thanks for sticking with me while I made so many characters today. Just trying to make a dent in it because it's just so many. I don't think I'll stream Wednesday per... I forgot. I think Justin said that there was a blackout for Wednesday. And I guess I should look up that in any way, but if that's the case, then I won't stream Wednesday. Yeah, Banjo, hate to see it. Thanks, Quite Bad Weather. Let's see if there's anyone to raid right now. Yeah, why don't we raid Urban Bohemian? We raided last week. Or the week before? Fun Animal Crossing streams. A great black streamer that you should be following. Yeah. So go over there, say hello, follow if you haven't, and hang out. Should be fun. I would stream Secret Sleepover Society, but they're good. They got 500 or so people in there. But I do love them as well, and we have, I think we might try to do some kind of squad stream together in the future, just because we both are a partner now. So that could be fun. In any case, go show some love. Appreciate everyone hanging out in the stream, and we'll see you soon.